Sitting on a front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on a front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And good hump day morning to you. Welcome to the Front Porch. My name's Kenny Dean, along with Scott Blake, Ryan Fuller, and thank you guys for taking care of the show yesterday.
Were you not here yesterday?
I don't think I was.
Oh,
In
okay.
fact, I'm not sure if I'm here.
Oh, because
today.
I could have sworn you called me Robert Gunn yesterday.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I talked to Robert yesterday, the day before yesterday, and I guess I still.
I called him and told him he owed me $10. He said no, that I owe him $10.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, we're going to get a chance to meet the new CEO of Russell Medical today at 7 o'clock. Mabry Cook's bringing Mr. Bob Phillips out he's an old Texas boy, lived in Oklahoma for a while, been in Alabama a long time. Got to meet him briefly at the volunteer luncheon Monday. So looking forward to him being out here. I know and then the mayor of Dadeville, Alabama, will be out here. Mr. Chuck Ledbetter will be out here. Mr. Mike being out here yesterday, Mike Dinsmore. Now, I didn't look at, but the list he sent you, or is that just kind of an overall?
That's just things they're working on, looking at, doing, on their mind, top of their mind type stuff to move us forward. But it's
Good.
and it's kind of funny that I had a list of things over here that I was going to talk about, and his list was almost identical.
Really?
I know it. That was scary for him.
Yeah. And good morning to you there, Reverend Emerson Ware.
Good morning, Kenny Scott.
Good morning.
Did y'all have a good meeting last night at Perfect Peace?
We had a wonderful meeting last night.
What was the topic last night, if you don't mind me being nosy?
We're in the Book of Acts, chapter number 3.
When I said that, it reminded me of an Andy Griffith show when Barney and Andy coming out of the church, and of course Barney wasn't paying any attention to the minister, and he was just talking about what a great service it was. And he said, "You just can't talk enough about sin." And when they got out, Andy said,
Yeah, we're talking about the Acts of the Apostles, how the Holy Spirit worked through them in the first century church.
First century church, man, that's going back a ways. That you know, when we look at old churches, you talking about going way back, old buildings that are still going. It's just there's a lot of memories. There's a lot of history in all those churches. And
Oh yes, most definitely.
Well, my friend, today is Hump Day. We appreciate you being with us this week. And I've already asked the man upstairs to bless you with a thought for the day, and that I'll get something out of it in our congregation. Our congregation. I guess we can say our people that watch or listen are our congregation. But we appreciate you being with us, Reverend, and we'll turn it over to you right now.
Thank you. Our thought for today will come from Exodus, an Old Testament scripture, Exodus chapter 4 and verse 11. And it reads on this wise: Who has made man's mouth? Or who makes him mute or deaf or seeing or blind? Is it not I, the Lord Jehovah? Look beyond the mess. That's our thought. Look beyond the mess. And God will oftentimes allow us to be in a situation with no possible solution, so that we can discover that He is our solution. He's the question, and he is the answer. He's the Alpha, and he's the Omega. He's the beginning, and he is the end. He will let us hit rock bottom so we can learn that he is the rock at the bottom. When God introduces the name of Jehovah, he becomes personally involved with the well-being and purpose of his creation through his plan. And God has a plan for all of our lives. We are purpose-driven. And this is exactly what he does with Moses. God pursues the attention of Moses to explain his plan for his life. But yet God didn't reveal himself to Moses until Moses stopped doing what he was doing and turned to see what was going on. And sometimes, Kenny, Scott, in the business of life, oftentimes we fail to turn aside and notice that God is trying to get our attention. And after God told Moses of his plan, and that plan was to go down in Egypt and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. And Moses started making excuses as to why he couldn't do what God called him to do. And we are the world's worst at making excuses. I'm tired. I don't speak well. I'm not smart enough. He put himself down and reminded God that he couldn't do it. And I just don't believe God will call you to do something that you can't do. So God reminded him that he created his mouth. So my question to all that are listening out there today is God trying to get your attention so that he can interact with you personally on a personal basis. Maybe something's going on in your life that doesn't make sense. Are you in a situation that's a mess? Whatever it is, I encourage you, based on the name Jehovah, who is the self-revealing one, the self-existent one, to not simply look at the bush in flames. If you do, you just might miss God, who wants to talk to you through that bush. He wants to show us and show you a side of him that you've never seen. So pay attention. Look beyond the mess. What is God trying to say to me? And I just don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. God bless you guys. God keep you as I pray.
Thank you so much.
Man, oh man. You know, in fact, I wrote it down. He is the rock at the bottom. I'm going to hold on to that. That is my new slogan. I have never heard it put like that, and only Reverend Emerson Ware can put it that way, and it'll stick.
God bless you.
God bless you, my friend. Have a great day, and we'll look forward to hearing from you at 6 and hopefully 8:20 tomorrow for our Friday show.
And remember today, on Wednesday, look beyond the mess.
Amen.
Look beyond the mess.
There's a bunch of them out there, ain't it, buddy? We'll see you, Reverend.
God bless you guys.
God
See
bless you. Look beyond the mess. That man is a mess himself. I just thank the world of him, but the way he delivers the tone in his voice. I appreciate him a whole bunch. So Reverend Emerson Ware, thank you for he is the rock at the bottom. Man, oh man, that's a strong statement there. Let's talk about the weather. It's still some cool evenings. In fact, yesterday, pretty windy yesterday afternoon. We're starting out between 47 and 50 this morning. It's going up to 75, partly cloudy skies, no rain to speak of. Tonight, another pleasant night, 50 degrees. Now going into the weekend, tomorrow, 76 and 49. Then we're going to be in the 80s pretty much Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Low to mid to upper 50s as it increases through Monday. Still no rain in the forecast. There's your the 5-day forecast brought to you by the Elliott City Marine. I was just thinking about the water's coming up. What, about a couple of feet away?
Oh, if that much.
Yeah. So Lake Martin is almost full, but, it's full enough you can put your boat in. Oh, it's not running right? Well, why don't you get it on into Elliott City Marine today? They're located in the Gap. And speaking of Reverend Emerson Ware and Cleaners, Town and Country Cleaners is open today. They're located on Cherokee Road right here in Alexander City. They open at 7. They close at 5. They're open Monday through Friday. They have specials Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It being Wednesday, ask the girls what the specials are, and they go say everything's special at Town & Country.
Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South, turning into Wind Creek State Park, and there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of our citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-5762. or go to acpr.recdesk.com.
Hometown Pharmacy located at 839 Airport Drive here in Alexander City, conveniently located right adjacent to Temple Medical Clinic. Go by and visit the friendly staff where they treat you like family. And remember the drive-through window. All major insurances are accepted. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m., and then on Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Give them a call at 256-329-0900. That's Hometown Pharmacy, serving our hometown.
A1 Lock and Key Service. Owner Bernie Atkinson asked you to keep his number, 256-329-2539, on you at all times. Bernie has a complete locksmith service for auto, business, and residence. He is licensed, bonded, and insured with over 39 years experience. Services include sales, installation, and a 24-hour emergency service. That's what service is all about. 256-329-2539.
Elect Shane West. Let me tell you something. Election is right around the corner, and we need to be ready. It's May the 19th. Now, he's running for a commissioner, District 4. Now, when I say experienced leadership, he's been involved in anything from churches to public civic groups. He knows what's going on in the area. he's retired. He wants to make this not just a part-time job. He wants to make it a full-time job. Elect Shane West, Tallapoosa County Commissioner, District 4, May 19th. Are you registered to vote? We need to get somebody out here because May 19th will be here before you know it. Maybe Tal East again. Tal's been out here. He's a Tallapoosa County
Probate judge.
Probate Judge Dean over in Coosa County. We need to get both those guys out here to go over both of those in those counties. I'll put that on my list of things to do. Saw where the Braves won last night. They've kind of been in a slump lately, not hitting, but they hit last night, and then they hit some more. And I ain't talking about with the bats. They got in a brawl out there in Los Angeles. So I hope they got. I hope they got over it.
Have to go out there and find that video clip, and watch that.
Hey, congratulations to the Auburn Tigers. I don't think I mentioned it Monday when I was on here. NIT winners. So congratulations. What a way to go out for Pearl, who was not having a good year winning wise in the SEC, and to go out there and win the NIT championship. First time ever, right?
First time Auburn's ever won the NIT. Yeah.
Congrats.
And they played in it several times and never have won it.
Right.
But that was the whole game was like the whole season. It started out good, then we got awful, then we came back, and it was and it's a crazy game. And now the NIL, the portal is opened up, and these boys, Auburn's European player, Jovic, he's asking for $2 million, and they said no.
He's a college player.
I know, and he's not. He's a great. I think he's a great ball player, but he's not worth $2 million. And they say he's just testing the water. He may come back. I was like, dang gum, he'll end up getting paid $300,000 or $400,000 a year.
That's still
to play college ball.
That's still ridiculous. I know what's not ridiculous. Tonight at Martin's, they got the Bullseye Tournament. That's the electronic dart tournament. Hit the mark, win prizes, and have a blast.
It's not a $2 million prize.
No, it's not a $2 million prize. Yeah, that's. I don't know. It's ridiculous what's going on. Kind of like going up on Highway 280. It's ridiculous what's going on between here and Birmingham. I noticed in Chelsea yesterday. I guess because it ain't been that long since we've been up to Birmingham. But Chelsea, they are moving some more dirt up there. You're gonna in 2026. We've talked about how big it's gonna be around here, and things are happening around this community. Big old little community. But up Chelsea, this year you're going to see more buildings going on. I don't know what's going on. I'd be interested in finding out what's going on, especially on the left, right when you get into Chelsea. They are the dump trucks were rolling yesterday.
I know they've been painting lines on 280 here on the road, all the stuff that's going on the highway here. But was it Thursday afternoon, one afternoon? It was like we were in Birmingham on 280.
Yeah,
it was
it's
backed
crazy.
up.
I know.
And people sitting there getting frustrated. And of course, we know all the way around. So I took off in another direction, and went around the world to get to where I was going. And but it was 280. Even when it's not something happening like somebody they're lining off, 280 is still just bumper to bumper to bumper all the time.
All right, we need an update on Highway 63, so put that on your things, to get back in touch with that gentleman from DOT, if you don't mind.
It ain't gonna happen May 1st.
No, in fact, I heard, and I'm not saying if this is reliable or not, that they're looking at July. That may not, but I think it'd be good for the folks that listen and watch the show for us to get a update. So if you'll I'll give you some dates because he did a good job last time.
He did,
and he can only give.
It's hard. It's hard to put a date.
Oh, I know.
We're gonna be done. It's like building a house. You kind of don't know.
But boy, wouldn't that be sweet to have it done by May for Memorial Day weekend?
Oh yeah,
that'd be really sweet. So anyhow, so if you'll put that.
I had to go to a wedding down at Azalea Cove this weekend.
Azalea Cove.
Down 63. You were going down the it's that development on.
On the left? They had that little spinning wheel thing?
Yeah, the water wheel, right there.
Well, what's in there? Is there any houses in there?
No houses, no. They've got a clubhouse, a nice pool. They rent it out now for whatever. It's on the lake. It's on the lake down there,
Really?
way back up in Raintree. And
Where that is on 63.
You've never been down there?
That backs up over in the Raintree?
Uh-huh.
Really?
You've never been down there.
I never have been past the water wheel there, I don't think.
Well, you need to get out more. There's a nice facility down there. I've done several weddings down there, and
There's no bit. It could be a great place to have some houses.
you would think, and the infrastructure's there. They got the water, the sewage, the power, all underground,
Wow.
curbing.
Wow.
It's a nice area.
Yeah.
I was coming out Friday from the rehearsal, Friday afternoon late, and I mean, what do you call a bunch of turkeys? Is it a
Flock.
flock? Okay. There was a
A
flock.
flock of turkeys down there?
Yeah.
It's turkey season.
I hollered at them. They didn't.
You can't holler at you can't holler at a turkey. You can gobble at a turkey. You know have you ever done a turkey sound? I mean, like with those scratchers.
Oh yeah, no, not
Well, those
really.
guys. Yeah, of course,
Not really.
I guess turkey. It's
Yeah, it is.
May. Is it still going on?
Mm-hmm. I think
Get
so.
in touch with Scott Watson, see how that's going. Lake Martin 100-year centennial. This is not hunting. This is fishing. The Lake Martin 100-year centennial virtual fishing tournament. This is where it's not according to how much it weighs. It's how long it is. Of course, this is a bass and crappie. First place bass, $5,000. First place crappie, $3,000. In fact, it's still not too late to sign up because this goes through June the 9th. Only $35 to sign up for that. So put that on your things
Hey,
to do.
Ryan, I sent you a picture. I bought a new flag for the boat. I think it's a pretty cool flag. I don't know if you got it yet or not. It's American, 250 years. Look
Oh,
at that.
yeah.
Isn't that a pretty flag?
It really is. Man, we need to get something like that out here.
Well, I may bring it out here because I'm just going to use it on the boat when I'm riding on this summer.
Of course, that guy that does the Sports Blitz show, no, I'm gonna send him a little note to make sure that the front porch is set up just like where it's supposed to, and it's half the
That's,
way he does things. But the American, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Did you have that made,
No,
or did you buy it
I
somewhere?
bought it off
Really?
off of Amazon.
Okay.
I think like $30-something.
Man, that gives me a good idea to put that back here. Because that guy does that show.
He covered it up.
Yeah, he'd cover it up and put a chair over it or throw it on the floor or something like that. See, one thing I learned from the guys that have been coming out here for years, the American flag. See the way the eagle is at the top? I know you.
How y'all doing? Yeah.
I know y'all can't see the eagle, but the eagle at the top, that's the way it's supposed to face. It's supposed to face out. And I'm sure you being the scout you are, you
We couldn't
you probably
afford
knew-
poles that nice when I was in Boy Scouts.
Yeah. But anyhow, that'd be
Well,
back. That'd be back.
Is that an official stopper upper hugger at the bottom of it down there?
I guess so. I ain't paid attention. We got all kind of wires running back here. We even got a fly swatter. Let me tell you what, there ain't nothing like a good old fly swatter when the flies are really flying to just absolutely knock them slap out of the sky.
I got an assault gun.
I know. You'll be using it pretty soon, probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Live on stage at the Elks Lodge this coming Friday and Saturday night. Not one night, but 2 nights. Bobby, Lee, Luster, along with Thomas Scales will be there. $10 a ticket. So y'all come on down for that this coming weekend. That'll be some good entertainment. Bobby Lee is a Jerry Lee Lewis of the recording studio. Hey, Live May, Lake Life Wellness Studio. I know y'all just had y'all's grand opening over there, ribbon cutting this past Friday. I'm gonna put this on my things to go see y'all about. It won't be today, maybe tomorrow or Friday, because today is volunteer day at the at Dr. Edwards at the Russell Advanced Care Center. Somebody was telling me the other day, said last 2 times I've been over to visit Dr. Edwards, saw Kenny there. Is he okay?
No, he's not.
No, I'm not okay. But now, the way you can maybe kind of tell a little bit of difference, I wear a vest, and you have to have a identification card on there. But that's something I really, really enjoy. In fact, they had the volunteer luncheon at the Mill 280 this past Monday that I attended, and Bob Phillips, new CEO, got up to speak. A good, I don't think he's going to really be good for this community.
They do a background check on you before they let you volunteer?
Yeah, they should, and it took a while. And I was really,
You were.
I really was. We'll be right back. The Salvation Army. Elisa Jones, good morning to you and the entire crew at the Salvation Army. I guess I think about the weather this week. There's no rain. It's going to be warming up, and maybe we need to get in our closets, but maybe not so much our closets as the garage. Do you have things in the garage you just don't need anymore? And I'm not talking about junk. They don't want to take any junk, but go to the garage and clean it out and take it to the Salvation Army. 6800 US 280.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Family budgets are tight, but help is on the way. Doug Cannon will fight to eliminate the state grocery tax, putting real money back in your pocket. He's investing in workforce education, creating good-paying jobs right here at home, standing strong for law enforcement, supporting our veterans, and improving roads and rural broadband. A conservative leader, small business owner, not a career politician. Doug Cannon, proven leadership, real results for District 27.
I'm Doug Cannon. I'll be honored to earn your vote May 19th.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Big wins all year long. Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air once again is giving away concert tickets, race tickets, highly coveted prizes, and more. Want in? Follow Dixie on Facebook to see how to play along. Big wins all year long. Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air once again is giving away concert tickets, race tickets, highly coveted prizes, and more. Want in? Follow Dixie on Facebook to see how to play along.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half, your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
Chick-fil-A, good morning to you. Dead Bobby. In fact, I'm going to have to look it up because I can't. Chick-fil-A is located on Highway 280 here in Alexander City. They got a thing going on right now that I'm going to tell you about just soon as I print it out. But I know that one thing that I want to try, and I don't think I've ever had it, is their spicy chicken. Have you had the spicy chicken sandwich?
I was on the phone with someone that was in the drive-through yesterday getting that sandwich.
Okay, I'm gonna try that next time I run through.
Oh, it was Dawkins, Randy Dawkins.
The dog.
I think it was him.
If the dog can eat it, you can eat it. Go by and ask for the dog Chick-fil-A spicy chicken at Chick-fil-A. Yeah. Y'all come back in here and join us. Hey, I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna try to put this on my things to do this coming Saturday at Martin's at Lake Martin, because I love cruise-ins. I'm talking about anywhere. I'm looking at a 57 Chevrolet right now. They will have a classic and antique car showdown there from 3 to 6. Cruise in the parking right of the building there, near Poplar Dog. So it'll be on the other side of Martin's at Lake Martin. Bring Ford, Chevys, and any classic welcomes. So put that on your things to do for this coming Saturday. Also, this coming Saturday, this will wrap it up, the play that goes wrong. Act 2's putting this on. It's they're doing this at Mount Vernon Performing Arts Center in Tallahassee, Alabama. That will be at 7 o'clock, and there will be a $10 admission for that. So bring your $10 bill to go along with it.
We had a young lady out here yesterday, Miss Ireland, and
Zelenka.
That's right, her mom, and talking about the 3rd annual Autism Awareness Fun Day this Saturday, 12 to 3, Dayville High School track, hosted by Miss Gloria Boulware. She will be in character as Mama Glow, and should be
Mama Glow.
Mama, M-O-M-A, Glow. That's her, character. And anyways, it's an autism awareness type event, and should be a fun time out there. Tuesday night, the 14th, we've talked about it a million times, but it's here, our Kiwanis Club Steak Auction Dinner, and we've still got tickets. We've sold quite a few. We've still got quite a few to sell. If you don't have your ticket, get a hold of the Doc, Randy Dawkins or me. We've got the bulk of them right now, or any other Kiwanian. I think several Kiwanians have a handful of them, but still accepting nice, if you wanted to donate something to be auctioned off. Tell you, we got some nice stuff being auctioned off. Mike Presley yesterday,
I saw that,
donated a queen mattress and this adjustable base. The retail value is $3,000.
Wow!
And he donated that yesterday. That'll be in the live auction. We've got a weekend Russell Land's. It's a little over $1,000 package. 1 or 2 nights maybe. I can't remember how many nights. At one of the villas there at Willow Point, a pontoon boat rental.
Wow.
Dinner at Willow Point, that's going to be auctioned off. We got several fun items to be auctioned off, and lots of silent auction items. Jake, give us a $100 gift certificate to Jake. So we've got packages from all Jackson's Drugs, and I'm not going off the top of my head, just things that we've gathered up, but it's going to be a fun night. Tickets are $60 a piece. You get a steak meal over at Russell Marine. Doors open at 5:30. If you want to come and you don't have your ticket, come on. We'll have some extras, but do not miss it. It's a lot of fun.
Let me just say something about what you just said about all those sponsors. I won't go back through them, but when when Craig Brown was out here the other day with the Lafayette Days. They've been doing that for 30 years. This will be the last year they do it. It's a fundraiser for Valley Haven School over there that's much needed. And we say shop at home. When we say shop at home, like over in the Valley area, shop for those folks that are giving. Here, Dadeville, in this surrounding area, shop with those folks because they give. And it may come to a time to where Mr. Presley, Russell Lands, and everybody else that you were just mentioning, they may say, we just can't do this anymore.
Well, we've had that happen, and it happens, and people go through cycles in their business, and they can't do it. Just like when you guys are selling advertisements out here. But we appreciate everything we get, from the smallest gift certificate to the largest item that we do on the live auction.
Everything helps.
Everything that we do, everything we get here goes back to the kids here in Alex City. I mean, we give the school system a ton of money every year. Speaking of the school system, Dr. Reyes, they're going to have a couple of tables, and the high school is they're working on a package right now for me. A lot of their swag, caps and shirts.
I saw that.
And we're going to have that'll be some of the auction items. Season tickets to the football game.
Wow.
We'll be giving away some, not giving, but auctioning off season
off,
tickets to the football game. That's pretty cool. I don't think we ever had that,
But we don't just say shop at home to just say shop at home. The tax dollar goes back in, not counting what y'all will give back. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I wish we would. I wish we'd do a better job, because I feel for these companies, businesses. I've been in business. I know you have to get to a point to say, hey, I'm going to give to this and nobody else, and then, because you can give your business away.
What if I throw my cousin under the bus right now, Brian Bice? He needs to donate and give us a Ram truck, I think, to auction off. What do you think?
Brian, I'll let you deal. You can call him whatever you want to, but I'll let you deal with cutting Scott.
I need to show you a picture of him when we go off air. It's a funny picture. It popped up this weekend.
I may have.
It was on my sister's post. She tagged me on it in Facebook.
I'm not sure. Hey, Elks Lodge 1878 golf tournament. That's coming up also Friday the 17th, which will be Friday week. A week from this coming Friday. 4-man scramble. This will be at the Stillwaters Golf Club. First, second, third place prizes close to the hole on par 3. Gonna be a lot of fun. So make sure that you get in touch with a Elks Lodge member to get signed up. And I know they were looking for sponsors for that. Here you go.
Yeah.
Here again, sponsors for that. $100, $200, $300 sponsors. So put that on your things to do. Sandra Fuller is going to be out here, I believe, this coming Friday to do one more push on the Lake Martin Dragon Boat Festival. I saw where the Alex City Fire Department's got a
There's
boat.
3 teams from the city.
Okay. I know it. The last number I heard, there were 12 boats. Have you heard anything?
I've not heard that. But I know the mayor threw me under the boat yesterday because I said, look, I can't go. I would love to be there. I wish I could be there, but I can't. And I said, I want to be the guy that keeps the time, stroke, it keeps everybody in rhythm. But I'm over the weight limit.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to.
He said it was 140 pounds.
Yeah.
Yep. So
I mean, get a big boat for you.
I know it.
Maybe a pontoon or something like that. But that's going to be. I think that's. I know Kalijah Country 97.5. Hopefully, I'm going to be down there doing a remote from 9 to 12. I believe that morning. It will be at Wind Creek State Park. There in the toward the really the end on the right on the beach area. So it's a great location for that. The only thing we need is some good weather.
That's right.
We don't need thunderstorms, but we can't do anything about that.
Well, your weather forecast, if they keep going, it ain't gonna rain until 3 years from now, I think.
I don't know about that 3 years.
But it hadn't rained.
She Seeks. Now, this is an event that Terry McDonald, Terry with an I, McDonald, was out here talking about just last week. This will be April 17th and 18th. This is for you ladies. It will be at the Lake Community Church, County Road 34, right before you get to the old Colonel Tom's, which is now Martin's at Lake Martin. She was really a neat lady to speak with. Hopefully we can get her back on here real soon. More things going on. I'm going to hold on to that. You were talking about, we were talking about, but when Negrita Smart was out here on Monday talking about her book, she is such a delight to talk with. She writes these books. This is her 4th book that's coming out May the 22nd. And it's always a positive message that involves children. And I can't think of a more positive thing we can do with our children. We talk about the negative things that happens, but there's so much positive that goes on in our schools, and maybe we don't point that out enough. I don't know.
We probably don't, because the negative stuff makes its way to the top for some reason. I don't know why, but it always has. Bad news travels faster than good news.
You're right. It's just like in advertising. I'll be the first to say, word of mouth can be some of your best advertising. However, you just said it, bad word of mouth can be just as bad. So I just thought I would throw that in one more time. We'll be
look beyond the mess. That's my favorite
look
thing.
beyond the mess. We'll be right back. Forbes Auto Sales. There ain't no mess going on at Forbes Auto Sales. When I come back from Birmingham yesterday, I noticed their car lot was kind of slim. Thank you very much for buying from Forbes Auto Sales. If you're looking for a used SUV, car, truck, van, they have them there at Forbes Auto Sales. And if you notice their lot, there's a big turnover because of you buying from them. We appreciate it at Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280, Kelton.
Looking for reliable medical equipment close to home? Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical in Sylacauga has you covered with oxygen, CPAPs and BPAPs, continuous glucose monitors, wound care, and airway therapy. Need mobility support? We offer braces, lift chairs, and both manual and motorized wheelchairs available for rent or purchase. We'll even show you how to use your equipment, and yes, we accept most insurances. Serving the Sylacauga area for over 20 years, that's Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort Williams. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Call 256-245-1411 today.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you. And now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
On Lake Martin, there's so much to do, but if golf is your sport, you gotta get to Stillwaters Country Club. We offer the region's best course and facility for only $40 per round with cart weekly and an amazing $45 per weekend play. Make sure to inquire on any of our membership options, including full family, senior, student, or just spouse. Options that offer true value for your golfing pleasure. Book your round today at 256-307-1081 and enjoy one of the region's best courses with top-notch service. Stillwaters Country Club. Open to the public, golf, dine, and enjoy anytime.
Porch Feed and Seed covers both sides of the road in downtown Dable. Incredible selection of plants, stones, insecticides, and gift selection in the additional part. Original store has tack and boots for men, women, and children, gloves, hats, belts, and Carhartt clothing. Come on in and visit. Open Monday through Saturday for your convenience with a whole lot of service. Porch Feed and Seed, downtown Dable, Alabama. Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Come on in on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Ronnie. Good morning to you, Ronnie Boy Pitts. You talking about somebody that's a rascal. He is just that. Of course, Ronnie's Pine Straw and Materials is located on Highway 63, right when you turn into going to Wind Creek State Park. He's got mulch there. He's got pea gravel. He's got straw. He's got hay. I say straw. He's got pine straw, and just a little bit of everything you need for your yard. And then, of course, you got Ronnie Pitts there too. You're gonna love that boy.
He's a little bit less mulch now because I got a ton on Monday afternoon.
A ton?
I got 3 yards.
Well,
on
good
the trailer.
deal. Well, y'all go see him today. Sure. Hey, I want to brag on somebody that I just talked to just the other day. Candy Tate gave me her name. Candy works at Brown Nursing Home. Gracie Henderson in Habit. I called her about some advertising, and she said, well, she was very polite. She said, I will check with our marketing person, and she did. And she called me back, and she said, right now we're not interested. Mm-hmm. And I called Candy. I said, that's the kind of people I like to deal with. Even though they didn't want to do any advertising, that's okay. But believe me, when I ask you about advertising, if you tell me no, no means no. But I got to thinking about that. Gracie was so kind, number one, to call me, but call me back and said, I checked and we don't want to do anything. That's the way you do it, whether it's good news or even, not good news. Maybe one of these days they may want to, but right now they didn't want to. So Gracie Henderson.
She told you no and made you like it.
Well, but that's
the way it ought to be.
That's the way I like to do business. So just want to say that. Tate, I finally got something to print out for me. Chick-fil-A is having this thing called Nominate Your Team for Our May Cow, and that's COW. It stands for Celebrate Our Workforce Winter. Do you have a team that deserves to be shown a little extra love? We want to hear about it. So apply now. Things must be inside delivery area. Offer only valid at Chick-fil-A in Alex City. I'm gonna get Lois Ann Murphy. I'm gonna put this over here on my get in touch with Lois Ann Murphy things to talk about, because we need to. I think let her explain that. She does a good job of explaining stuff.
She does. Yeah, I wasn't ready for I don't have anything else to talk about over here. So you threw it back.
Let me tell you
You got all the forms over there.
No, this is just Eula Mays is located, of course, inside the square here in Alexander City on Calhoun Street. They will be closed. They got a private party this coming Friday. So good for y'all. Letting us know in advance. So good.
My sister ate there. They were in town this past week, and they enjoyed it. Yeah.
Everybody I've talked to enjoys it. I'm gonna say it holds. How many would you say it holds when it's, because it's not that big of a place?
You talking about the inside of the little spot there?
50?
No.
30?
30
I think 30. I think 30 is the number I've heard. But
do they still have chairs outside can you eat outside, or you just have to eat inside?
Man.
Don't ask you those questions.
Don't get me to line. Jody McGirt will be out here with us tomorrow. She is always a treat. And then also tomorrow, the B-Man, David Whitman. I'm not sure if he's with the Tallapoosa Beekeepers Association, I believe. So I'm not sure if now is the time to be getting your beehives put together.
I don't know.
Have you ever done that?
No.
Okay.
I'm allergic to bee stings. I don't like pain.
Well, I don't either. Hey, Vivian Autry will be out here with us on Friday. Sandra Fuller will be out here with us on Friday. And also Diane Meadows will be out here with us on Friday.
Diane Meadows.
Rodney's
wife, yes.
I think the world of both of them. I grew up with Rodney and his family. He and I are still good friends. Rodney's a good actor.
Oh, yeah. He's always done well with the different acting groups here.
I've always enjoyed watching him act because he, especially a serious part.
Mm-hmm.
He can do a serious part real good. I love the 80s to death. Now that's going on April 24th again. Martin's at Lake Martin. So wear your 80s attire. You're an 80s person. What would be your 80s attire?
Probably some Ray-Ban sunglasses, you know, the kind that had the little hooks around the ear. You know, I had to have a pair of those when I was a lifeguard at Russell Pool in the 80s.
I'm seeing it.
Huh?
I'm seeing it.
You're talking about the flight,
Yeah.
the you know, they were popular back then. I went through a couple pair of those. Gosh, I never had a mullet, you know, I never did that. I just, you know, weird hair, but.
Me too.
Probably a members only jacket, or I've still got my blue jean jacket that I wore in the 80s. It still fits. It doesn't go together right here for some reason, but it's shrunk up.
How much weight you lost?
The past couple of weeks, probably about 6 pounds,
Good
7
for you.
pounds. Yeah.
That's good. Just a little bit at a time. What are you doing?
Trying not to eat.
Now you got to eat.
I mean, I'm eating. Trying not to eat as much, I guess. But you know, fun stuff.
Ellen and I were coming out of Birmingham yesterday and stopped at Colonnade and ate at Muyah's. She looked it up, and let me tell you something. They had a grilled cheeseburger there and some of the best dead blame French fries I ever put in my mouth, and a chocolate milkshake with Hershey chocolate, which was a little different. But we got down the road. I had to pull over at not a rest stop, a convenience store. She had to go in. I said, take me a little nap. It just exhausted. It exhausted me. Going to Birmingham just exhausts me. And
it does.
We had to go to the 7th level at Kirkland to find a dead blame parking place.
I thought more about the 80s thing. In the 80s, because I was thinking, well, I didn't answer that question good. But the 80s, you know, it was more of a girl. The girls were more
big hair,
and the wild colored stuff, you know, and all the big hair mainly. But guys, you know, we had the eyes-eyed golf shirt, little alligator right there. And the members only jacket and
members only jacket. You wore one of those?
Oh, that was in the 80s. Yeah, I had a brown one. Now I was a lifeguard at Russell Pool, so you had to be cool there. And so we had ocean.
But were you like a nerd?
I don't think so.
See, you're thinking.
Yeah, I know.
don't think so.
But Ocean Pacific bathing suits.
Okay.
They were short.
Okay.
Remember watching the NBA when Larry Bird and all them wore short shorts, you know?
Oh yeah.
Those bathing suits were short.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And the coaches shorts from Russell.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
All the time.
I remember those.
Yeah.
Me and the nerd will be right back. Well, let's go over to Coon's Corner, if you don't mind. If you're looking for some good food, you go find it at Coon's Corner. If you're looking for some catering, you go find Jennifer at Coon's Corner. But today for lunch, it being Wednesday, fried pork chops, chicken tenders, fried okra, mac and cheese, English peas, honey carrots, cabbage, and bread pudding. That's what's going on at Coon's Corner Deli today.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you always.
Obituary is brought to you this morning by Radney and Langley Funeral Home. Funeral service for Miss Sugar Sherry Walker, 55 of Titus, will be Friday, April 10th at 2 p.m. at the Chapel of Radney Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Hackneyville Cemetery. The family will receive friends on Friday, April 10th from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is honored to serve the family of Miss Walker. Graveside services for Miss Agnes Marie Jones, 91, of Alexander City will be Thursday, April 9th at 11 a.m. at the Smyrna Cemetery. The family will receive friends on Wednesday, April the 8th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Radney Funeral Home. Funeral service for Mr. Junior Felix J.R. Lucas, 88, of Dayville will be today, Wednesday, April the 8th at 1 p.m. at the Chapel of Langley Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Tallapoosa County Memory Gardens. The family will receive friends this morning from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at Langley Funeral Home. Langley Funeral Home is honored to serve the family of Mr. Lucas. Graveside service for Mr. Clarence Edward Futrell, 94, of Alexander City will be today, Wednesday, April 8th at 11 a.m. at Hillview Memorial Park. The family will receive friends on Wednesday this morning, 9:30 to 10:30 at Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is honored to serve the family of Mr. Futrell. Mark Donald Kosmak passed away March 30th in Dayville, Alabama at the age of 63. A celebration of Mark's life will be held at Chuck's Marina on Lake Martin from 4 to 6 p.m. on Friday, April 17th. Langley Funeral Home is honored to serve the family of Mr. Kosmak. As always, our thoughts and prayers go out to all the families who have lost loved ones, and we'll be right back.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
What if you could find natural gas appliances, contractors, rebates, and financing all in one place? NaturalGasConnection.com, your one-stop shop for all your natural gas needs. Natural Gas Connection, we'll hook you up.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
Grace's Flowers, Hillary Street, Alexander City, Alabama's been there for many decades. Grace's Flowers, it's all about flowers. It's flower power at Grace's Flowers on Hillary Street. Let me just tell you, you're in the doghouse, you need flowers. You need to cheer somebody up, you need flowers. Who do you think about? You think about Grace's Flowers. Grace's Flowers been there again for decades. Hillary Street, 234-4238. Grace's Flowers.
Alex City Marine is booming at our new state-of-the-art facility on Highway 280 in the Gap. Alex City Marine has expanded with the best in Landau pontoon boats and Suzuki outboards. But now, we added premium black fin center consoles and performance-driven excursion pontoons. See Steven and the crew for the best in on-time service for any boat and our huge new on-site boat storage and wet slip combo deals. Call the pros the locals know. Alex City Marine.
What makes Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Cheese. Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
A new year means new challenges for your land needs, and now is the best time to gear up at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280 in Alexander City. Right now through spring, Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor has to clear all Mahindra 2024 and 2025 inventory with terms up to 84 months. We also have all implements to harvest and tame any land job. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoors also has a huge selection of Spartan zero-turn mowers with 0 down and 0% interest up to 60 months on select models. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280, Alexander City.
Eula Mays, let me tell you something about Eula Mays. Today is the special at Eula Mays is chicken salad or pimento cheese, and it's homemade. You say, well, where is it? Well, it's on a plate there at Eula Mays, inside the square on Calhoun Street. Catering, we mentioned just a little bit ago, he does his catering on Thursday, so he's getting ready, so he'll be closed. In fact, he'll be closed tomorrow and Friday because they got a private party on Friday. But be open to the public back again on Saturday and Sunday just for you. Eula Mays, downtown Alexander City, Alabama. Come on back in here and join us. I have learned one thing from this gentleman. I just met him one time. And I'll turn this over to my buddy, the Magic Man, Mabry Cook. Mabry, would you like to introduce our special?
I would love to, Kenny. Thank you for having us. We always appreciate our time here. I found this guy in the parking lot this morning. I did.
He said, which parking lot, though?
It's at the hospital. He's an early bird and a late worker. This is our new CEO, Bob Phillips, and we're very glad to have him in our
glad
community.
To be here. Thank you.
I've had the privilege of it's easy for you to say, working with him for, I don't know, I'm saying 6 weeks, but
I think it's actually the 5th week.
Is it the 5th week?
It seems like it's been much longer.
Yes, but, yes. For you, I'm sure he has to take me in doses and all. But right. Bob, welcome.
Thank you.
We love that you're here. I'm excited about all that you're doing, and I was telling him earlier his spirit of collaboration and just listening and learning. He's drinking from a fire hydrant. But tell us about yourself, if you don't mind, where you're from, and then how you got here, and some of this stuff about.
And tell them about that clap too.
Well, I'll get around to that story. I'll start with that story. So I played football growing up. I had a chance to play football in college. Went to Brown University in Rhode Island for a couple years.
What were they called? The Brown what?
We were the Brown Bears. Not a very interesting name, but
I've never known that.
I guess it worked.
Okay.
Then I transferred to Washington and Lee University in Virginia, the Generals. But growing up, my 8th grade football coach, Coach Gonzalez, he told us a couple things. One, the old adage, excuses are like armpits. Everybody's got a couple and they all stink, so don't rely on that. And then also, when we celebrate, he didn't want to waste too much time on it. It's not like a round of applause. It's just a clap. And so I try to incorporate a clap every now and then. It's a good way to keep people engaged. When I'm giving a boring talk, I see people's eyes good. It's time for a clap.
You did it at the volunteer.
I had a chance to meet with our volunteers at Russell Medical earlier this week, and really appreciate those folks. They, for a relatively small hospital, the amount of community support in terms of number of volunteers, the hours they put in, is incredible. And so we love taking the time to thank them for their service and whatnot.
Bob, you got a gentleman that's almost 100 years old, Mr. Lawrence Allen, that's volunteering. He'll be 100 years old in October.
Yep.
So
again,
that's
just the week over week, month over month commitment to coming in and doing dozens of jobs. Those volunteers, they're a welcoming face when you come in. They help you with directions, help you get where you need to go. They help in our gift shop and at different departments, and they carry medications back and forth, and so they're it's excellent experienced labor for us, and with a smile. So
Did you know Jim Peace prior?
I had met Jim. I'm sure we had crossed paths. You know, most of my career prior to coming here was with the Baptist Health System,
right?
In Birmingham. And the majority of that time I was in Walker County in Jasper. On kind of the other side of the state. But certainly Jim and I had interactions, both with the Alabama Hospital Association. So I certainly knew about Jim, and I think 18 years here. So a long, successful time here at Russell, and so certainly following a guy who invested a whole lot and did a lot of good things.
And you're going to do the same thing. You're a Texas born, right? Texas, and then to Oklahoma, then Alabama. Your wife is
my wife is from Vestavia in Birmingham.
How'd y'all meet? Well, tell me her name again.
My lovely wife is Emily.
Emily, yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, Emily.
Good morning. Hey, I'll be home in a minute. I was in graduate school at UAB for hospital administration. Always when I was in college, decided I wanted to do the hospital administration thing, and so Emily's roommate Andrea was a classmate of mine in our program, and I think Andrea got tired of me complaining about not having any dates. And so she said, well, Emily, she's about to break up with her loser boyfriend, so why don't y'all go?
That's a great story.
Why don't y'all plan? We'll get the whole class together. We'll have a big, go get Mexican food. Well, little by little, all the other people in the class sort of peeled off, and so it was just Emily and me, and we went to La Paz there in Mountain Brook. I had a barbecue chicken quesadilla.
Oh, you remember down to the...
Well, hey, it was an impactful night. I
was
met
she
my
buying,
wife
or was she, or you buying?
Well, I think I bought. I decided that was the gentlemanly thing to do. But we, it was a great time, and ever since it's been all good.
3 children later.
We have 3 kids. Walt is my oldest. He is a first-year law student at Wake Forest in North Carolina. He's a Demon Deek. He went to Washington Lee, where I did for undergrad. My middle daughter Maggie is a senior at Washington and Lee. She's pre-med. She's gonna spend next year in Atlanta doing what they call a gap year, kind of preparing for med school and everything. And then my youngest daughter, Addie Kate, is a sophomore at Elon University up in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Interesting story. They're called the Elon Phoenix because the campus had a fire, and then they kind of rose from the ashes.
Wow.
Before they were called the Phoenix, they were the Fighting Christians, which I kind of want a Fighting Christian T-shirt. A minister with a boxing.
Is this a biblical school?
Well, I think it was originally a Christian school, and I think it still has a Christian values and whatnot, but it's sort of expanded and grown a good bit. So.
Why the Generals? Why did you go to Virginia? What carried you there?
Well, a couple things. My grandmother was from Virginia, and so I remember just growing up hearing stories about it. It's a beautiful part of the country. I lived in Oklahoma, which is not quite as beautiful. I like Oklahoma, but it's a little flat out there.
Are you considered an Okie?
I would consider myself an Okie. We used to play football games against Muskogee High School, of course the famous Okie from Muskogee song, and so
Merle Haggard.
Merle Haggard, that's right. So I would definitely consider myself an Okie at heart, but we've lived in Alabama for 20 plus years, so I consider myself an Alabamian as well.
What got you into this profession to start with? Did your mom, dad, your grandmother, or somebody point you? Or
well, I shared this with the volunteer group the other day. Yeah. My mom was a hospital volunteer when I was growing up. When my dad was in the service, they lived in Maryland, and there was an Army hospital that Mom started volunteering in there, and then she just enjoyed it and kept doing it. And so when I was a little kid, she drugged my sister and me up to the hospital all the time to work on projects and stuff, and I guess it stuck a little bit. I thought about being an orthopedic surgeon, but I ended up not doing very well in biology. And so I decided to pivot.
We're going to find out more about the new CEO of Russell Medical, Mr. Bob Phillips, when we come back. Christopher Crumley, good morning to you. Enix Hardware's in downtown Rockford, Alabama. Of course, it's a hardware. You can get all your plumbing and all your work things to do, but if you say, well, I'm not interested in that. I'm ready to go fishing today. Well, he's got minnows there. He's got live worms there, and of course, he's got the artificial bait and that type thing too. All in one location. That's Enix Hardware, Bait and Tackle, downtown Rockford behind the courthouse.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Ellick City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE Master Tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Hillby Home and Garden Shop, they had to reload after this past weekend. Of course, Good Friday. Saturday was good for them. They're open 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 on Saturday, and 1 to 4 on Sunday afternoon. They'll do that through Mother's Day. Of course, Hillby Home and Garden Shop's located right down below us here. The Old Betty's Garden Shop. Now, if you're looking for, when I say quality of plants, I'm talking about quality, whether it will be in your house, in your garden, in your yard. Go check them out today. That's Hillby Home and Garden Shop. And I ain't lying either. Bob Phillips with us out here, CEO, Russell Medical, still new in town.
Yes, I think this is week 5, so.
I want to ask you, you being in Jasper area all those years, Oklahoma, growing up in Texas, people are people no matter where you go. Is that kind of
absolutely? I've been blessed to live in some fine places with fine folks and in very varied places. Up in the Northeast, in Mississippi and in Texas, like you said. But folks are folks. And one of the things that I've appreciated about having a chance to work as a hospital leader is every community at the end of the day wants to have good, solid health care. They want to take care of one another. And so there's some common themes. I think having been in Jasper for a number of years, from a size of the community and some of the demographics and the opportunities and the challenges are pretty similar, down to both having big lakes nearby.
Right. What's the lake up around?
Smith Lake.
Yep.
Up there in Walker, Coleman, up that way. But, again, folks need health care. I tell folks, very few people wake up in the morning wanting to go to the hospital.
You're right.
Other than maybe when it's time to have a baby, that's an exciting moment. But when folks do need the hospital, we want to be there and be able to meet them with a smiling face, a welcoming face, caring, and provide good, high-quality care for them.
You and Emily are coming into this area with so much going on at the hospital, with a great change. Well, with the hospital, Lake Martin is 100 years old this year. Our nation is 250 years old this year. And we're growing. And I'm sure you saw that and was told that coming in. And to me, it's a neat growth.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I'll be honest with you. Despite living in Alabama for 20 years, most of our time has been in Birmingham and kind of on the west side.
Right.
My wife's an Alabama grad, and so we go to a lot of Bama games and so forth. Have not been down this way as much, and so we had the chance to interview and visit the community. Really blown away.
Yeah.
And again, it combines a lot of those small town charms.
But don't get any better than that.
That's right. But then, again, particularly with the lake, you've got a lot of, frankly, you've got a lot of affluence, and you've got a lot of beautiful homes, and you've got a lot of neat restaurants and things to do, and so it's a very appealing area, as we've told some of our friends that we've moved or moving to Alex City, a lot of our Birmingham buddies, they come down to the lake. I got friends from Atlanta that come down this way, and Montgomery, you name it. And so you've got that the group that comes in for the weekend, but then you got folks who are moving here and making a life here.
Are you a cook?
That was a question.
That's a great segue. That's a great segue. I really enjoy. I got one of those big green eggs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so I enjoy being on the back deck.
Mm-hmm.
I make a pretty mean chicken thigh, smoked chicken thigh. That's kind of my specialty. Yeah.
Wow. I like chicken thigh.
Yeah.
That's a good meaty, and it's cheap too.
It's cheap. I think it tastes better than chicken breast. And it's hard to mess it up. Maybe that's why I'm good at it.
What do you put on it? I'm always interested.
Well, I like to go to the place and just try out all the different barbecue rubs. So lately I've been using a Meat Church Voodoo. So
Meat Church Voodoo. That's like it came from Cajun.
It's got a little Cajun kick to it.
Okay.
But yeah, you get the smoker going and cook it up. My wife makes some mean smashed potatoes have with it, and cold beer. It's pretty good.
I knew I liked you for some reason.
I like
Easter. Was that spent here, or did you go?
My wife and I spent Easter in Birmingham with her mother. Our kids are at an age where they're kind of doing their own thing. Yeah. And so, we last year we were able to bring them together. This year they all kind of did their own thing, but we had a lovely time. It was beautiful. A beautiful weekend. Kind of woke up cloudy on Sunday, and then the afternoon turned out lovely. So,
we were talking about a while ago. I asked you off the air about did you ever consider going into the service, and you said you visited the Naval.
I did. My grandfather, my mom's dad, was career Navy.
Okay, good.
He served on the WASP aircraft carrier.
Wow.
And my mom was a Navy brat. She moved around. She lived in Florida and Texas and the Philippines and all kinds of interesting stuff. And then my dad was in the Army in Vietnam. And
was it a career?
Well, he was an ROTC in college and then served for a couple years in Vietnam. And then he retired as a lieutenant colonel in the reserve. And so always have admired and appreciated those that serve.
Is mom and dad still with us?
My father passed away about 5 years ago, 6 years ago now. That's okay.
What did you learn from him?
Man, I learned a lot from my dad. He was an Eagle Scout, and he was an accountant. And so he was pretty meticulous about stuff, but he was a sweet guy, kind guy. Not the life of the party necessarily, but a guy that you always just genuine appreciated folks. Maybe my favorite thing I learned from my dad was he played in the marching band at OU, University of Oklahoma, and so he gave me my fandom for the Oklahoma Sooners, and we grew up going to games, and in fact, after he passed, we've kept his OU football tickets, and it's a special place, to go back and do that stuff. So
that's got to be something coming out to see that wagon come out on.
Oh, it's the best.
I remember it turned over a few years ago.
Yeah, everyone always likes to point out when it turned over. Anytime anything goes bad for my team, they reference the schooner flipping. But I tell you, it's been fun with OU joining the SEC.
Sure, I love it. Them in Texas.
Now again, I mentioned my wife's a Alabama fan, and so for a lot of our marriage, well, y'all are over in a different conference. Now it gets real.
Oh yeah,
and I will tell you, my couch was pretty comfortable when I had to sleep on it after Oklahoma beat them. So anyway, but yeah, it's a fun thing to do.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. You being here, you and Emily being here, I can't wait to meet her, meet your family. We welcome you. Yeah. I know it's going to be a great experience for you. People like Mabry and the rest of the 600 plus out there.
Fantastic
Folks,
team.
We got a good one right here. Don't y'all go anywhere. We got the mayor of Dayville, Chuck Ledbetter, up next. Mitchell House is located in downtown Dadeville. Really? Not really downtown. Downtown 2 streets over. It's just walking distance. Been there since 1835. I'm going to read it off the screen. Weddings, showers, parties, rehearsal dinners, banquets, and a whole lot more. Even a 3-year-old birthday party is happening down there at the Mitchell House. Get in touch with Vivian Autry today.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Benton, Clearing, and Grading is Cody and ALD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton, Clearing and Grading.
Lake Life Wellness Studio is located in downtown Dadeville behind the courthouse. Lake Life is more than a place you want to come to move. It's a lifestyle. We didn't just want to open a studio. We wanted to build a community and recharge here at Lake Martin, offering Pilates, yoga, sauna, and cold plunge. Check out our Lake Life Wellness Studio merchandise, which is officially here. Sign up for a membership today and be part of the Lake Life Wellness Studio community. Visit our website, lakelifewellnessstudio.com, and be sure to follow us on social media.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827. Anthony's Plumbing. Good morning to you, Anthony Waldrop. Hope this is a big day for you. I hope this is a busy day for you. I hope people are having all kind of plumbing problems, sewage problems. I know I hate to wish that on you, but that's when your phone rings. You say, what is his number? Because I got a sewage issue right now. 256-596-1111. 256-596-1111.
And come on back here and join us. We go across the river and pull him over here. I'm talking about the mayor of Dadeville, Alabama, Chuck Ledbetter, out here with us this morning. Well, you got to meet the CEO.
Yes, yeah.
You'll be
good meeting.
working together with the hospital over there, Mike Bruce over there,
Right.
with Ivy Creek.
Yep.
So, we were just talking about our chambers are working together, our mayors are working together. Tallapoosa County is fixing to be, not that it's fixing to be, it's fixing to become stronger than ever, I think.
I totally agree. And when you see what's happening, you see the people who are interested and who realize what's happening in this county with this lake and with this synergism of working together.
Yes, sir.
and figuring out how things work together, people are interested in being part of it.
Well, they see the excitement.
Yep.
They see the excitement from you. I see you. You're, and I'm not knocking any mayor prior to Alex City, Dadeville, but I see you so involved with the businesses in Dadeville, and I like to see that.
They're the lifeblood of your city.
I know that.
And so we want our existing businesses to thrive, and then we want others who want to do business to find places where they can fit in, and let's make it happen.
Well, let's just say a business is looking to locate in Dadeville, anywhere in Dadeville, and then all of a sudden they see how Chuck Ledbetter, the mayor of Dadeville, how he treats the people that are the existing people already, and how he promotes, and thinking, you know what, I want to be a part of that. I would think that'd be an easier sale for you in Dadeville.
I'll put it a different way,
Okay.
I guess, because I don't think it really has anything to do with me. I'm selling Dadeville and Lake Martin and Tallapoosa County.
Yes, sir.
And I've got something good to sell.
Yeah.
And
You believe
and,
in it.
and if a salesman has something to sell, then people want, it's an easy job, right? That's why I never got into sales, because I never felt good trying to talk somebody into something they didn't want. But I'm not doing that. I'm just saying, hey, look at what we got and what's going on here.
Find out, go see for yourself.
Yeah, great things are here. You look and they go, oh man, I want to be part of that. So
I think about two places I'm gonna pick out, and not just because they advertised with us. I would do it if they didn't. Payne's Furniture. Donald Payne has been a part of downtown Dadeville in that area for years. Miss Faye Floyd.
Oh, yes.
Floyd's Feed and Seed. She and her family have been a huge part of that business for 40 or that community for 40 years.
Absolutely.
Now they got two sides of the street down there.
Yes, sir.
But it just makes me feel good to go to Dadeville and go into those stores and talk to those folks and just see what's going on.
Well, it's home folks doing it right.
You're right.
And people come in and they enjoy that touch and that connection. And
That personal touch.
That personal touch, right? And that it all comes back to relationships. You start to build a relationship when you walk in the door. And you walk into Payne's and they got, if they don't have what you want, typically they do, but if they don't, they'll find what you want.
He'll tell you that.
And if you go down to Floyd's, you walk in the door and you feel like, you want seeds, you want hardware, you want whatever, you can find it, and then walk into the next room and you can get all your gear.
You're right.
And
Carhartt got a good selection.
And it feels like you got all the name brand. But it also feels like it's like it used to be.
Yeah.
Instead of like a corporate thing.
It's a comfortable feeling.
Yeah.
It's that small town USA feeling when you go in there, whether Miss Faye's there or her children, her family's are there. We picked Payne's and Floyd's just to talk about those others, and now you got all those new places that are opening up, and my goodness alive, it's a different. It brings a different feel. I think about Live Navy just opened up the wellness studio there, Lake Wellness. And that's different. That's a different level. But it's good for downtown.
It's great,
Naples.
and she's already. I was talking to her yesterday. Some of her Pilates classes are already packed out. So
you in them?
I am not in them. Not at this point.
Have you ever done Pilates?
I have not.
Oh, man.
But I will tell you.
Have you done Pilates?
I have. I have way back when with Jan Hare, who's one of the instructors.
Yes.
Right.
It's really, really good exercise.
Oh, it is. It's great
for any age.
Yes. yes.
Yoga, all that's really good exercise for all ages.
I like yogurt.
No, hey, yogurt. I do too.
Yeah.
I love yogurt too. I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Bob when he was out here just a little bit. Are you a cook? Do you have?
I am not really a cook.
Okay.
Because I married Kim is her mom was Italian.
Oh, really?
And,
never knew that.
Yeah, and a great cook. And so I grew up. My mom and dad both are excellent cooks, and I learned how to do a little bit, so I can do. But I also happen to have an in-house quality chef. So
Wow. Wow, turn it over.
I
didn't know
defer
that about
to her
your wife.
expertise.
Okay.
Yes.
My wife grew up in Birmingham, so she grew up around a lot of Italians, going to John Carroll, and so she is a good cook. It's funny how you learn from your friends' parents a lot of time. Did you ever learn anything about cooking from any of your dad's friends or your friends' parents? Or?
I mean, we had the men grilled, you know. All my daddy's buddies could grill, you know, so we grill. You know. I can cook. I don't know about cooking inside, but
Well, I'll tell you this. I spent 6 months working for my mother-in-law in Fairhope, Alabama. Many years ago, when I was pretty newly married, she owned a gourmet Italian restaurant.
Really?
And I learned a couple of things. First, I learned working for your mother-in-law is not necessarily easy.
I cannot imagine.
But
so what'd you do?
Well, I mean, I helped with running the restaurant in the daytime, with ordering and different things, and then I waited tables because that's where the money was in a restaurant of that caliber, and in particularly weekend evenings. But and I think everybody ought to wait tables at some time. You learn how to treat people. First of all,
I'm with you. I think everybody ought to work for John Q. Public at some time. I think it'll appreciate what they go through.
But now the other thing I learned was this: garlic and butter are the secrets to quality cooking. You can take cardboard and saute it in garlic and butter, and it'll be tasty. I mean, it'll be good stuff. So
I agree with you there.
I learned those things working for my mother-in-law in her restaurant. Yes.
I think about the garlic and butter. That smell it's just
keeps vampires away also.
Oh yeah,
you never had vampires,
which is very I think very important.
It is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Dable's growing.
It is.
Dable is. I'm talking about the entire area is growing.
Yes, and I'll tell you, we got a lot going on. So to anybody who's going, well, what can I do this weekend? What can I do this week? Check out what's happening in Dadeville. And I'm sure across the river too, over here in Alex City. But I can tell you things that I know actually we got folks working together on. For example, Michael Ward has gotten Cars and Coffee on the fourth Saturday morning of each month in Dadeville on the Square.
Cars and Coffee.
Cars and Coffee from 8 to 11.
Okay.
We had our first one in March.
I saw that.
Over 50 cars there for the first one, which was pretty awesome, and they were incredible cars. But you walk around, and there's at the same time we had our one of our art groups doing the open air art. So we had people painting on the sidewalk. We had Funky Goat ended up with had a crab bowl, crawfish bowl, crawfish bowl, and. So we had all that going on. So there's a lot of people walking around looking at cars. They're going by. You got Camellia Cafe where they're eating breakfast. You got Grand Bakery where some of them were over there getting the cinnamon roll. Incredible.
You're killing me right now. You know that. I'm
Tallapoosa Nutrition selling their shakes. You go Two Ghost Coffee. So people are walking around. All those places had. The ones that I heard from had 30% more business than they normally do on a Saturday morning. And so it's like, what a great thing. And it wasn't one massive event. It was several things going on, so people had something to do, right?
You know what that reminds me of in traveling? If I'm traveling, maybe I'm not looking to live in Dadeville, but I'm traveling, I'm going through Dadeville. I'm going to stop and I'm going to go to that. And I'm going to walk around and I'm going to be greeted. Even though I'm not from Dadeville, I'm going to be greeted by folks. And man, it's going to make my vacation stay, just that stop. That's what people in traveling, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for something that you just told us about.
And I mean, I'm just watching what's going on, and I'm seeing everybody looking at the cars, and the cars seem to be a little more interesting to the guys than the gals.
Sure.
And but everybody's looking at all of them. But then you see some of the ladies kind of ease off to look at the artists over here working on their art, and so there were just things to do.
It hits everybody.
Everybody's got interests, right? And so
The Dayville Performing Arts. I'm getting looking at text right here. They're on me to go ahead and book Christmas. This is April, and they're on me to book Christmas concert already. Miss Rachel.
Well, that brings up another point. Dayville Performing Arts does a second Saturday morning jam session, basically,
which is downtown Dayville,
downtown
square,
right there on the square, right next door to Ellaby's, which is next door to the Grand Bakery. So again, you can go Saturday morning, pick up your cinnamon roll or a scone, a lemon blueberry scone, and a cup of coffee, and you're good to go.
What was your first car? I don't think I've ever asked you that.
Well, that's a kind of okay. My first car was not a car. It was a 1973 International pickup truck that had been Alabama Forestry Commission. Daddy bought it at the state sale. And that was my first vehicle. And then my first car, not too much longer after that I saved up to buy. I saved up, and a friend of mine, really a friend of mine's brother, some people from Auburn may remember Bishop Reeves, who played center at Auburn back in the Bishop's brother Carver and I were really good friends. And Bishop was selling his 1976 Mazda 808, and I had saved up money from years. I had been a paper boy when I was growing up, and I would sell garden with Daddy and sell things to the grocery store and all that. So worked at Texaco station in Auburn, and
did you pump gas?
Oh, yes, sir.
Wow.
Fixed tires.
Wow. There were child labor laws, but you worked in a restaurant and pumped gas and all this stuff.
I think part of the child labor law that I grew up with, with my dad is children should labor.
That's right. You're my boy, and you don't work.
We all work, right?
But you learned work ethic way back when.
Yes, sir.
And I think that's why, Dayville, you got you a good mayor right here. We'll be right back. Speaking of Dayville area, the Lake Martin-Dayville Area Chamber of Commerce is always looking for new members. Whether you are a business or you're an individual, maybe you're new to the area and you want to get involved, Bridget Thornell would love for you to stop by the office in downtown Dayville. That's Lake Martin-Dayville Area Chamber of Commerce.
Medicare for Veterans, MedicareSalute.com. Medicare for Veterans, helping to maximize your VA, CHAMP VA, and TRICARE benefits. Call 256-675-5315 today. Ask for Amber Walker. Ask about Medicare, life, health, dental, and final expenses. Do that today. Call 256-675-5315.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dayville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need. With top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill. And our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Senza Green and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Let's talk about the weather right now, because it's starting off a little cool, but nice. 50 degrees right now, 75 for a high day, no rain. In fact, this entire forecast, there's no rain in it. 50 for a low tonight, no rain, but in fact, it'll start warming up, 70s tomorrow, 80s, low 80s. It'll be basically low 80s through Monday, upper 40s, low 50s, upper 50s before Monday. So, but no rain in sight. But we got some really nice 5-day forecasts brought to you by our friends at Top Gun Pest Control, Highway 280 in Alexander City. Mayor of Dadeville out here with us, Chuck Ledbetter. What did you say when we were sitting down talking about the cool weather? Enjoy the week.
Our week of spring.
Our week of spring. Our week of spring, and get like 3 days in.
That's right.
In the fall.
3 days in the fall. Yes, sir.
Do you like one or the other, or do you like them?
I like having all seasons.
Mm-hmm,
I really do. I mean, I
if
like
we
the
had
changes.
seasons.
Yes. I enjoy the changes.
Yeah. Me too. Let me tell you. Speaking of changes are going on in Dadeville, Alexander City. They're good changes. We're growing, and sometimes it can be rough on us. I mean, the traffic. Yep. I think about the traffic. The traffic over in Dadeville is picking up.
Oh, big
The
time.
traffic on Highway 280 is picking up. So sometimes that can be a good thing, bad thing. We need to slow down and be more careful.
Absolutely, and I'm the world's worst, but to learn to be patient.
Yeah.
At times and go, okay,
Mm-hmm.
The difference between me and that other guy. Actually, we may make up the difference at the red light. The reality of it is, and if you really push it, you may come in a minute and a half earlier between here and Auburn than me. But is that really a difference maker? So
you're exactly right. Are your days planned out? Every day you know where you're going to be, or does that change in a hurry?
Every day I have certain pieces, but also every day. Years back when I was a school superintendent. A guy taught me this. He said, every day somebody's going to come in your office and spend 2 hours, and you're going to feel like they're wasting your time. You remember this. That's your job.
Yeah.
And so there are those people who stop by, who have something that they need to for me to know about, for the city to know about, to be able to help and to be able to fix things, and that's the job. So it's okay. You know, that's what we do. That's what we're there.
So you have people say, you got a minute?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
but you know what? You're right. He was
job.
right. It is your job.
Yep.
To listen.
Right. And then to see what we can do.
Yeah.
Right. We're not miracle workers, but we are here to try to help make the quality of life better. And there are things. Hey, you know, what can we do? Let's figure it out.
Let me ask you a question. If you don't want to answer it, say, Kenny, it's none of your business. Do you and Mike Dinsmore sit down or get together every now and then and compare notes? This is what's going on.
We do, and
which I think is good.
It is, and we're working on trying to get something probably a little more formal. But one thing, through some of our organizations that we're already both part of, like the Lake Martin Economic Development.
Oh,
Board.
yeah.
We're together every month, and typically, Mike and I are going to sit together and chat a little bit and have some conversations, and which is really helpful to me. Mike's been around a long time and has a wealth of knowledge.
Yes, sir.
And so I've learned a lot from him, and hope occasionally I can share something with him.
Denise Walls.
She's
Boy,
awesome.
she is something else. Denise, of course, has been there. I'm talking about from way back when, and she's absorbed from everybody there.
Yeah, absolutely, and tremendous institutional knowledge that she has. You know, of what we've done, and she's continuing to look and learn, and with the new things that come along, what can we do? What are the tools we have? What do we have in our? And she does a really good job of understanding that and of talking then to prospects and being able to find prospects that fit Tallapoosa County.
Because some don't.
Oh, absolutely.
And she knows enough about it. The ones that don't fit.
That's right.
And so we won't waste your time, and
right.
not meaning this in a bad way, because she wouldn't handle it that way. But we won't waste our time.
Right.
You can move on to another city. Right. She may even say, "Hey, I know this place that y'all may fit," because she doesn't work just around here.
Right.
She works in other
yeah.
areas too.
And she's very well connected to other economic development people, and so being able to build your networks is really an important piece of everything, but especially when you're recruiting, which is what she's doing, right? And
all the time.
Yes, your network of finding those places that go, the activities and the people who say this is a good place for you. Oh, we need to be talking with these people. So she does a great job of that.
But I think about those people that are coming in here, and I think about when you have somebody like a Denise Walls there that you trust with you're talking about possibly millions of dollars. You trust her to do that, whether she's trying to bring them in or saying, hey, we don't have anything right now, but we're always open.
And when you look at impact over time of different things that are done, it's actually maybe hundreds of millions of dollars.
Oh yeah,
and so but you start, but again, it's all about networks, relationships, finding the right fits. This lake and this river had become the lifeblood of our future, and so we want to make sure we do a great job of protecting it. Right, and so everything doesn't necessarily fit for us, but the things that do, man, we're in a great spot. We got something to offer.
Folks, this man just said it all right there. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, and we'll wrap her up. Let's go down to Opelika, right down the road where they got over 100 new GMC trucks, brand new ones. They got some used ones too. Half tons, 3/4 tons, tons, 4-wheel drives, all different colors. Go check them out. That's Glenn Smith of Opelika.
Payne's Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If If you don't see it, say, Donald, can you find it for me? That's Payne Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area. And they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
The Chambers Tallapoosa Coosa Community Action Committee is a local nonprofit agency whose mission is to enhance the quality of life for low-income persons while also providing services that promote self-sufficiency. We offer programs that include Head Start, family daycare, low-income energy assistance, and weatherization, among others. The central office location is 170 South Broadnax Street in Dadeville. Call 256-825-4287 or online at cacctc.com.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Summertime is a special time. Time on the water, time away from work, and more time with family and friends. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Big things are happening at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika.
Get massive savings on our entire lineup of GMC Sierra trucks. 1500s, 2500s, every model side by side for comparison. Plus, we always have a fresh selection of late model pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs ready to roll with huge discounts. People from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Folks, welcome back to the show. And Bridget Thornell will be the drummer on the mayor's boat in the dragon
because
race.
she weighs less than 140 pounds. You got to be 140 pounds or less. That's just wrong. I wanted to be the drummer.
You ain't gonna be the drummer.
No.
And that's why I'm not going to be the drummer.
I'm so good at beating on this desk.
Boy, you are that.
Yeah.
You got some people you want to say hello to?
I do. I mean, there's people all over Facebook this morning out here commenting on our show. Dadeville Experience. What is? I'm sure I should know what that is.
It is a Facebook page that does a great job keeping up with things.
Oh, they say good morning. Jim Hardy, good morning. Dana Lett, good morning. All right, Scott, we're gonna mispronounce your name, but we tried to figure out how to pronounce this. Scott, either.
Oh, Scott Wiett. He used to work here. He lives down in Florida.
Well, I mean, how did you pronounce it?
Wiett.
Okay, that's what it said.
Yeah.
Beverly Henry
Scott.
up in Huntsville, Alabama. Diane Tucker Riccio, Riccio, Lori Harrell, and Scott Blake, I said something too. But and Aunt Pat said I did a good job not beating on the desk this morning.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for being out here with us.